Alright, it's Christopher Fox once again. And this is a request design for Jaden's Vids 135. The name of this video is Darman response to actors protesting. Oh jeez. Let's check it out, Jaden. I never really cared for Darman.
Over this past week, the YouTuber Darman has been under several allegations of mistreatment towards actors.
To be honest, I don't understand why people like him.
He's finally spoken out about it in a very
His videos sometimes are outright terrible.
Worker uprisings are coming from all over the place.
Not all of them, but some of them are cringe.
250 Starbucks stores unionizing, where workers were demanding better working conditions, fair schedules, and the freedom from unfair dismissals. And the recent labor worker uprising has been happening at Darman Studios. Now, for those of you who haven't been up to date, these past 2 weeks, Darman, a YouTuber with over 17 million subscribers on his YouTube,
just for making videos
TikTok,
about
and 29 on Facebook, has been
bullying
under the
and
spotlight
shit
for not the greatest reasons. If you've been on social media over the last couple of years, chances are that you've probably once ran across these type of videos. These videos that Darman makes are nothing revolutionary. They apprise simple stories with motivational type of messages, like don't judge a book by its cover, or things like follow.
They're the same thing over and over again. They're not original at all.
Millions upon millions of views per episode, and shockingly enough, he's now getting called out for not upholding the same standards he preaches in his videos to his actors, the ones who work behind the scenes to make his videos.
I've seen the one where the kid wanted to kill his mom, and there ended up being supposedly a real funeral, but it turns out it was just some mom pranking the kid. She was fucking dead, scar the kid for life. Yeah, his videos are for kids, aren't they?
My page or other people's pages from the show come on, you probably know that some stuff is going down. So I would probably give a little bit of an explanation. Essentially, as an actor at Darman Studios, I am just a contract player. I have no employment there. I am just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And it just is not sustainable. And there are a lot of issues at hand here, but one of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Darman Studios can afford rent. This is a show that has millions of views across multiple social media platforms. Videos are shot, edited, posted, repackaged as new videos, reposted in other places.
It's the same thing over and over again, his videos.
Racking millions of views, ad revenue, all the sorts. The studio has continued to expand for some time. My entire tenure there, when I first started, we shot everything. As I've told you guys on lives and things like that, we shot everything in an apartment building downtown, in an apartment, not even a building.
And when actors had brought up all these concerns to Darman or the executives, they were allegedly fired or didn't get access to a meeting with Darman himself when they had asked for one. Some of the former Darman actors,
Darman himself step up if he's such a celebrity.
On how they think they've been treated unfairly. They continued with claims that they do not make enough money to even afford rent and are struggling to sit Darman one-on-one for a conversation. All over TikTok, these actors have been seen.
He didn't pay them. Then why are they still working for him though? Why is he still allowed to make videos?
Where one of the former actors of Darman Studios also made a TikTok live addressing some of the comments she was getting, where some people were debating about whether these actors were entitled to a better pay. And here's what she had to say.
That it's not a big deal. It's like what you're going through, and you are YouTube actors, so you shouldn't be getting paid. And I went on a pure rant about this.
No, that's okay. It's a good point. I mean, that's like me saying, well, you work at McDonald's, so you shouldn't be getting paid. That doesn't make sense. You work somewhere, you put in work, absolutely you should be getting paid. And yes, he does pay us. He pays us not enough for what we are bringing to the table.
Then why are you still working for him then?
If you're working for a company for a long time, it starts out as a small company. As the company grows, you usually grow with it. doesn't really make sense that someone would try to make the argument of like you're just a YouTube actor. I'm okay with working on things for smaller rates and stuff when I know that the project is small. But when a company or a person is
It's now been public that Jarman has since publicly responded to all these accusations against him. In a lengthy post on his community tab on his YouTube channel a couple of days ago, Jarman addressed the protests and allegations from these actors. And there's been a lot of mixed reactions to his post, but here's what he had to say. This past week has been a roller coaster of emotions. I'm saddened for those affected by everything going on and for the various misleading stories that have been spread. I just met some great actors who've been with us from the beginning, and we're all doing our best to get through this together in a respectful and positive way. For those that don't know, there have been recent protests at our studio by a group of actors, many of whom we have not worked with in years. These protesters represent a small percentage of the thousands of actors we have and do not represent the views of all actors. The protesters have said that I won't meet with actors and I didn't show up for a planned meeting. That's not true. I love meeting with actors and talk to them whenever I am at the studio. But if there's ever a formal meeting request from an actor, the meeting usually starts with our head of production or our HR manager, not me personally. When the protesters requested a meeting, it was scheduled with our management team. It was never communicated that I would attend. During that meeting, the protesters did not communicate any concerns and instead walked out within a few minutes. Given the unsuccessful meeting, we asked they put their concerns in writing so we could address them. Instead of doing that, they came to our studio to disrupt productions, causing stress to crew members and actors. Certain protesters even spread false information to hurt the studio, my family, and me. That's the reason why I have not met with these individuals. I would also like to address the misinformation being spread by protesters that we don't pay our actors. This is 100% not true. We always pay actors for any work they perform. We don't have any full
Then why are they complaining about it on fucking YouTube then?
Some actors, we offer project-based opportunities. This is a standard practice in the production and acting industry. Now, I do have to pause this here because one of the former actors specifically had to talk about this argument that Jarman made, specifically regarding the pay. Another former actor, Nathan Ing, took to his YouTube channel to sort of debate one of the arguments Jarman made in his apology, which was where it seemed like Jarman was trying to justify the hourly rate he was paying to his actors. Nathan explained how Jarman just saying that the actors knew what they were signing up for when they were contracted wasn't ethically right because it wasn't sustainable at all on their end, and that actors should be getting paid on a daily rate, not hourly. Especially when a company like Jarman has been so successful to the point that it now is.
This whole Jarman thing may seem a little bit wonky and may come out of nowhere, but if y'all haven't noticed, I haven't been part of his projects for quite some time, and today I'm not going to be talking about the story of why I'm not working with Jarman anymore. Today I want to talk about his main argument about contracts and payments. Now, their argument for their payment is that they pay you a competitive rate compared to their competitors. And their argument for their contracts is that, well, the actors know what they're signing up for, so they shouldn't be complaining. And this is furthest away from the truth. So if you guys didn't know, they say they pay their actors $18 if you're background, or $33 to $44 if you're speaking role. Now, this may seem like a lot of money, but this is an hourly rate. Actors need to get paid a day rate, and let me tell you why this is so important, and also why this is a lot less money than you think, and why it's not sustainable at all. But before I do that, I have to tell you guys about how they do their contracts. And I want to dispute real quick the argument of what we know we're signing up for. Because we don't. We do not know what we're signing up for. Let me explain. So the way you sign a contract, the way you get a role in Jarman, is a little bit weird. I've never experienced anything like this in the acting industry whatsoever. They will tell you that you're needed for an X amount of days. Let's just say, for this example, 5. You have to keep these 5 days open because we're filming for these 5 days. We want to offer you a speaking role. They won't tell you what role it is. They don't even have any idea what the script is. And in order to figure out what the role is or what the script is, you have to sign the contract. So you sign the contract just to find out that you are a character in the story that has 3 lines. Now this becomes a big problem. You just committed 5 days for them, right? And you're only going to be needed for, let's say, 2. And in those 2 days, because it's an hourly rate with a day commitment, let's say you're only
They're gonna see me work for Darman because of this shit.
doing it for 2 hours that day. So
Fuck that. I have my own YouTube channel and I'm proud of it.
$33 an hour. Let's say 2 hours a day. I make $132. But I had to book out 5 different days for it. Now, when other opportunities, when other projects come up, I have to turn them down. That's it. That's all. This kind of also says more about the industry than it does about Darman, but he definitely exploits it. And that's why a lot of actors are angry.
All details, including pay rate and length of production, are specified in the offer letter, and the actor has freedom to accept or decline.
Why
content.
are
If
so there's
accepted,
so actors
are paid within 72 hours
and
after
this
the
shit.
production wraps. Our current rates for actors with speaking roles are 33.
Are these the only people that are
$34
left
an
in
hour.
Darman?
While I'm taking the steps to stop the spread of misinformation, I do acknowledge that there's always opportunity for growth. So today, in my meeting with actors, we came up with ways to improve things, such as a more efficient booking system, stronger communication, and more consistent hours and pay. These changes are now in motion. My mission on why I started this channel has always been to spread positivity. Although this has been a challenging time,
Positivity, my ass.
hard towards that goal. I do ask to please stop with any negative comments, especially towards actors, regardless of their views. I'm so thankful for all your love and support. You then posted a photo with some other actors, and it seems like a lot of the actors that were speaking out against him aren't in this photo. But anyways, I definitely want to know what you guys think about this whole update on this Darman situation. What do you think about what Darman has to say? And also, what do you think about the actors continuing to protest against him? Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. It would be nice so much, and as always,
I honestly don't know what to fucking believe. Yeah, Darman's promising and he's not letting them have it, and I say quit. Quit Darman. And looky here what video is next recommended. Look who's on my fucking screen now. Got this motherfucker, Chris Chan. Got this guy who looks like Tommy Pickles from Rugrats growing to be a fucking serial killer. Scooby-Doo motherfucker right here, who looks like a fucking furry. I'm sorry, I sometimes bullying just helps me cope, so I don't know. Top 10. I didn't even see that video, but it's like an hour long. I don't want to watch that shit while I'm eating, because I have dinner ready, so I'm not going to eat anything gross like that. But I'm going to eat my dinner, and y'all stay tuned, because I got some cool shit coming. I got 2 unboxings. I got packages right here, waiting to be open. Plus, I got some SML videos I have to get out, and a Boondocks episode ready to get out. So stay tuned for all that coming to you tonight. And until then, thanks for watching. Take care. See you guys after I'm done eating. Bye.